Hey guys, it's Kevin and welcome to a very different kind of video on this channel. In just 4 months, I managed to turn my channel around completely. From having less than 200 subscribers to now having over 18,000 subscribers. Now, was this all luck? No. And while many would believe that YouTube's success is completely luck-based, I'm here to tell you guys that it's not. And here's how. This growth wasn't the result of a one-hit wonder that just so happened to launched my subscribers from 200 to 18,000. And as previously mentioned, this has been 4 months of consistent uploads. That being said, the first point I'm going to make is consistency. If you're not willing to sacrifice a little bit of time each day to make an upload, chances are you're not going to see growth. Please don't embark on a journey like YouTube if you expect to just have that one-hit wonder and everything changes, because not only is that really unsustainable, but it's just not realistic and it doesn't work like that. Your view statistic is not always going to correlate with the number of subscribers that you have. But back to the point of consistency, 9 times out of 10, if you are consistent and willing to upload every single day, if that's too much of a push, a few times a week, you will always almost find that you will find success in your space. Because whilst you're pulling the trigger and uploading, someone else is only just conceptualizing their video. It's all about beating people to the punch in a really oversaturated space. My next tip for you guys is going to be find your niche. Something that is totally unique to you. And if possible, try and make it something that isn't oversaturated to give yourself the best possible odds. Let's use me as an example. I found the game that I like, Call of Duty, but think a little bit deeper. Don't just use the whole genre of Call of Duty. I specifically like zombies. My content will resonate with the zombies players, zombies YouTubers, zombies content creators. Now what's so special? What can I highlight that's so special about zombies? Nostalgia. Isolate a specific feeling that evokes emotion from your viewers, and you will almost always see the response that you'd hoped for when you were editing that video. Which leads me on to my third tip, which is often overlooked because people seem to think that they know better. The visuals, the video itself, and the music that accompanies it needs to be appropriate for the message that you're trying to convey. Now of course, this is more of a short specific recommendation, but even in long form content, I still think this is a very relevant point to make. When a viewer is watching your video, you want them to feel totally and completely immersed in your video. And this is because the statistic known as average watch time is partially responsible for the performance of your video. If you can retain and make that statistic as high as possible, chances are you will see big numbers. If the video does not align with the sounds that the viewer is hearing, they're not going to feel immersed, and the chances of them clicking off the video becomes greater. So what I'm trying to say is, think long and hard about the music you use for your scenes in your videos. Make it emotion appropriate, scene appropriate, and try not to fixate on the sounds that are just the most popular, the most used, because more often than not, that is luck based. Now moving on to tip number 4, we're going to be talking thumbnails. Now if I had £1 for every video I've ever watched that was a great video but had a terrible thumbnail, I'd have £0 because I did not click the video. Thumbnails and titles are responsible for the decision that the viewer makes as to whether or not they're going to click on your video. And it is such a shame to think that there are people out there who probably put blood, sweat and tears into creating their videos, and they're great videos, but unfortunately the thumbnail just isn't enticing enough. Now when offering advice on what is a good thumbnail and what is a bad thumbnail, oftentimes you're going to find that it's subjective. However, there are a few things that you should definitely take on board when considering the design of your thumbnail to ensure that it's easy on the eyes and easy to understand. And there are ways that you can maximize the attention that is placed on your thumbnail. For example, vibrant colors, a simplistic design, having the point of the video present. Don't overcomplicate the design. Sometimes less is more. Apply the same principle when formulating your titles. Your titles most certainly should not be long-winded. To the point, quick, snappy, enticing. In very few words, the title is an opportunity to tell the viewers what is going to happen without giving them the full picture, leaving the viewer inquisitive enough to want to find out for themselves and therefore click the video. Moving on to tip number 5, and this is the tip that managed to take me from no views to 37 million views, 117,000 hours of watch time, and over 18,000 subscribers, with a revenue of £. If this video were to somehow miraculously hit 50,000 likes, I would show you guys my revenue for the year. But tip number 5, use shorts and long form videos together. You can actually make short form content of your long form content to drive engagement over to those long videos from the short videos, which are more likely to be seen by more people. Think of it as internal promotion for your own videos. Now I'm going to leave this video on an honorable mention. However, this tip is so deserving of its own spot. Engage with your audience. Never abandon your comment section, because that is where all the best tips are. Talk to your comments, reply to your comments, provoke questions. All of this will directly drive up engagement because it creates dialogue outside of the video while still attached that other people are free to join in on. And I'm gonna be honest, but engaging with your comments could be the difference between you gaining subscribers and losing subscribers. Remember, if someone has gone the extra mile to comment on your video, you want them as a subscriber. Don't let the time that they spent commenting on your video be in vain by responding with something that is so lackluster, and treat every commenter like a person that you want to subscribe to your channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and if you made it all the way to the end, I want to leave on a final note. Do whatever makes you happy. Do something that you enjoy, because that is the only way you'll be able to do something every single day. And guys, I would absolutely love to see your guys' progress, so please like and subscribe to the channel so that you guys can come back, because I'm invested and I want to see what kind of progress you guys are making, and if given the opportunity, it's possible that maybe we can collaborate with each other. Anyways, this has been Cavan. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys would like a more expansive version of this video, let me know in the comment section down below, and we can delve deeper into the analytics. I'll give you even more tips, and together we can create an even better video. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Cavan, and I'll see you in the next.